If you told me 2 years ago I'd be standing up here as this class's valedictorian, I would have called you a witch and burned you at the stake. I started from the bottom and now I'm here. Call me Drake. No, I'm not going to wrap this valedictorian speech, but the amount of visible cringes that just got. Please, everyone, just remain in your seats. I promise it'll get slightly better from here. Firstly, what a beautiful, handsome, and stunning group of faculty, parents, and graduates we have here today. And Matt Andrews. I kid. You look great, brother. But seriously, congrats, guys. We have one more big exam, and then pretty much we've made it. 2 years. That's amazing. Give yourselves a round of applause. I stand here today unsure of how to fully express just how grateful and humbled I am to be elected as this class's valedictorian. I look out at all my classmates and I say to myself, really? Me? And it makes me all the more thankful for this opportunity. I'd like to take a second to thank the faculty for all the knowledge, advice, counseling, and wisdom they poured into our class. And I'd also like to take a quick second to speak on behalf of my peers and thank all the parents that are here and not here for their endless care and support. I'd personally like to thank my parents for all the love and support that they've shown me over the years. I wouldn't be standing here today or be the person that I am if it wasn't for you guys. I owe you my life. Thank you. I'd like to take the time to individually thank each of my classmates, but for the sake of time, I will say that I literally would not be standing here if it wasn't for your votes. So thank you for that. I kid, of course. I'm grateful for all of you and all of your support throughout the past years. Thank you. Now, for those of you who don't know, my father is a pastor, and although I've been given a 5-minute limit, I'm going to stretch that into a pastor's 5 minutes so I can get through all 6 pages of this speech. When my parents first moved to Canada, it wasn't too uncommon for them to have guests over for meals in order to get integrated into the booming metropolis of Kincaid, Saskatchewan. Now, although my mother is a wonderful interior decorator, at the time she had limited options for what she could use to decorate. And one of those few options was a ceramic elephant that she had brought over from India. Guests coming over saw this, and they began to gift my mom elephants made out of wood, glass, plastic, barley, and they had all sorts of theories for what the elephant's positions meant. If the trunk was pointed up, it meant 7 years of bountiful wheat crop harvest and Saskatchewan Rough Rider Grey Cup victories. And if the trunk was down, it meant that your youngest was going to be a humble, handsome, witty valedictorian for a physical therapy class. So I guess maybe there was some validity to these theories. Now, my mom had no intention of acquiring these gifts, nor had she even asked for them. She simply now possessed what had been given to her. I say this because I believe that everyone in our class has been given gifts, whether you realize it or not, or whether you even wanted them or not. For some people, it's the ability to remember and pronounce names, although this may have skipped over a few people. And for example, you may have called someone named Sarah Elizabeth or Anthony Tim. For others, their gift might be bringing the gift of laughter to a full classroom through the feeling of a questionable skin graft, or cracking a can of Coke at every 8 a.m. class, or through their romantic physiotherapy poetry and seeking dating advice from professors. Most people were gifted with promptness, but some people were given the gift of making an entrance, or having the courage to take on the majority of their masters from home. I could go on and on about the gifts that each person in this class has, but my point is that every single one of you has been given a gift in some form. To look at yourself and say that you have nothing to offer, or that you are not unique from others in this class or this profession, is pure and utter nonsense. You were hand-selected from a large pool of over 1,000 candidates to be a part of this special profession. Not because you were a carbon copy of the ideal PT, but because there was something that separated you from the rest of the applicants. Something that the admission committee saw in you, even if you didn't see it in yourself. Now, in the case of my mom's elephant collection, she grew very fond of these elephants, and at one point we even had a hutch full of them on display in our house. It took other people to see this gift and to then develop and build upon it. I believe that we all surrounded ourselves with people in class who were able to see our gifts and to nurture them. Continue this. Additionally, look for gifts in others and cultivate them. If you receive a gift and you let it stay unwrapped for no one to see, what good is that gift? So class of 2017, I encourage and implore you to take the time to identify your gifts and use those gifts generously. There is no "it depends" answer for your success. I guarantee if you just give yourself the freedom to be unique and to put in the time to develop your gifts, you will be successful. Thank you.